What is Preamble? Discuss the meaning and importance of the Preamble. Or, examine the importance of the Preamble of the Constitution and its relevance in interpreting the provisions of Constitution. Preamble of Constitution of India. Preamble of Constitution of India is important aspect of it as it sets out the main objectives which Constitution seeks to secure for the people. The Constitution makers gave to Preamble the place of pride. It embodies all ideals and aspirations for which country had struggled during British regime. In Berubi's case AIR 1960 SC 845 Supreme Court has said that the preamble to the Constitution is a key to open the mind of the makers and shows the general purpose for which they made the several provisions in Constitution. The preamble of Indian Constitution declares, "We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation." In our Constituent Assembly this 26th day of November, 1949 do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. In Berubi's case AIR 1960 SC 845, 1960 SCJ 933 Supreme Court did not consider Preamble as part of Constitution. It observed the Preamble is not a part of the Constitution and it has never been regarded as source of any substantive power conferred on Government of the Indian Union or on any of its department. Such powers embrace only those expressly granted in the body of Constitution and such as may be implied from those so granted. But in Keshwananda Bharti's case AIR 1973 SC 1461 Supreme Court rejected the above view and held that Preamble is a part of Constitution. The then Hobieli Chief Justice Sikri has observed in this case as follows: "It seems to me that the preamble of our Constitution is of extreme importance and the Constitution should be read and interpreted in the light of the grand and noble vision expressed in the preamble." In fact, the preamble was relied on in infusing implied limitations on the amending power of the Parliament under Article 368 of the Constitution. In this case, it was held that the basic elements of the preamble cannot be amended under Article 368. In S.R. Bommai v. Union of India, AIR 1994 SC 1918 Hobieli K. Ramaswamy J. has observed the preamble of the Constitution is an integral part of the Constitution, democratic form of government, federal structure, integrity and unity of nation, secularism, socialism, social justice and judicial review are basic features of Constitution of India. The preamble of Constitution serves the following purposes as the matters of its importance. 1. It indicates the source from which the Constitution comes into existence, i.e. the people of India. 2. It contains the enacting clause which brings into force the Constitution. 3. It declares the rights and freedoms which the people of India intended to secure to all citizens and the basic structure of the government and the polity which was to be established. The objectives of the Constitution. The objectives of the Republic is to secure to its people justice, liberty and fraternity, the dignity of the individual, and the unity and integrity of the nation. Although these expressions have not been precisely defined in the Constitution, but they are not mere platitudes, for they have been given contents by Part 3 and 4 of the Constitution dealing with fundamental rights and the directive principles of the state policy. In Keswanand Bharti's case, it has been held that the preamble is a part of the Constitution and therefore it can be amended by Parliament under its amending power under Article 368. However, the only limitation on the amending power of Parliament is that it should not exercise its amending power so as to destroy the basic features in the preamble. In Research Centre v. Union of India, AIR 1995 SC 922, Supreme Court observed the preamble and Article 38 of the Constitution of India, the supreme law, envisions social justice as its arch to ensure life to be meaningful and livable with human dignity. The Constitution commands justice, liberty, equability and fraternity as supreme values to usher in egalitarian social, economic and political democracy. Social justice, equality and dignity of persons are cornerstones of social democracy. The concept social justice which the Constitution of India engrafted consists of diverse principles essential for the orderly growth and development of personality of every citizen. Social justice is thus an integral part of justice in generic sense. Justice is the genus, of which social justice is one of its species.